Your dollars add up to make a big difference in your community. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Erika Zaborny. She is a communication and event assistant for the United Way of Lebanon County. Thanks so much for being with us. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
You have kicked off your annual campaign,
Yes.
and this is an important time of year for you as a United Way. Talk to us about the goals and what happens during an annual campaign.
Well, our campaign every year runs from September towards the end of January, and our goal is to raise as much money as we can for the county. Our goal this year is to raise $1.8 million for Lebanon County that will be put towards helping about 30 local agencies and programs that are involved in human services.
And we'll get into that in just a second. And as we mentioned, this is a campaign that's already underway. People can participate through the end of January. The theme this year is Pledge to Live United. What does that mean?
Yes, well actually it means quite a bit to us. It's basically a call to action to do whatever you can in your community to give to the United Way, whether it's making a donation, whether it's volunteering, or whether it's just showing support for the cause at your local business, with your family, with your friends, basically just doing what you can to give back.
So there are very simple ways that we can get involved, either through a day of volunteering, a few hours of volunteering, or through something like a payroll deduction through our employer.
Yes, that's the easiest thing for employees whose companies participate in a campaign. A lot of employees tell us they don't even notice that the money is gone and that they feel good because they're doing something good for the community without really even noticing it sometimes. So that's the easiest way.
The easiest way, but in terms of companies on board, give us an idea as to how a company can get involved.
All a company has to do is give us a call, really. We'll be able to work with them to set them up with a campaign if they're not familiar with how to do so. We'll make it as easy as possible, give them the materials they need, any internal publicity for them. We'll make it as simple as possible.
And you already have many companies on board.
About 200 local and franchise companies in Lebanon County, and we always can use more. We're always looking for new partners to come on board, and again, just make it simple and fun.
In addition to companies, you look for individuals and groups to get involved with this annual campaign.
Yes, we have a large group of our leadership givers who really are the staple individual givers in our community, and they're just as important as the local businesses and employees because it all ends up at the end of the day.
Now, let's talk a little bit about where this money goes, because the money does stay within our local community. You focus, as you mentioned, on things like education, income, health, basic needs of individuals. How does that break down with your partner agencies?
Well, those are our what we like to call building blocks. Those are the focus areas that we try to focus the monies that we raise, that we can see the biggest impact in those areas. Our agencies range from, the YMCA, which is really recognizable, Salvation Army, a lot of people know about them too. But there's also smaller agencies. There's an agency called Probe that helps people with financial stability, with learning to budget their money, things like that. And there's just a really wide range of services, so all of the areas of the community are really honed in.
And when people are thinking about getting involved with this campaign and making any contribution they can, their dollars do go right back into their own community.
They do, exactly. The money doesn't get shipped off, to California or somewhere remote. You really can see the effects of it in your hometown. And
we just have a few seconds left, but if people are interested in finding out more about how they or their business can get involved in the campaign, they can just give you a call or visit your website?
Yep, those are both great ways. Even our Facebook page, we have lots of posts to get people involved and lots of information sharing. So any of those options are great.
Thanks for being with us, Erika.
Thanks for having me.
We've been talking with Erika Zaborny. She's with the United Way of Lebanon County. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.